we see a lot of new initiative driven through AI and robotics and all those things. And a lot of new innovative practices have been started, and we don't know how long that innovation continues because it's all having a short lifespan today. So adopting to that change is one of the biggest challenge for all of management accountants today. So how fast, how quick, and how accurately you adopt to the changes at the right place and the right time, right? That really drives you as a professional. So that's where the key challenging areas what lies for a profession like us. So good. Coming back to Anil Jaradji, one more question which I wanted to ask you is on the recent changes which has taken place, the way the PSUs are looked into, especially by the government, because even the defense sectors are opened for now private competition. And I was looking into your last year financials. So I see a lot of mutual fund companies and also foreign direct investments and FIIs coming into BEML. So I see there is a structural changes in the financial pattern of how the PSUs are run today. So in this context, sir, how do you see the role of a management accountant can influence the financial aspects of your business, especially when there are new entrants are coming with the new instruments and the traditional world of only government controlling through shares. Now slowly they are going through disinvestment, and government is now doesn't want to go for more of involvement in the performance of PSU. They want to go for more of governance in PSUs. So giving that, so how do you see the requirements or the demand from the investors are creating changes in the way the PSUs will be performing in the future or in the present context?
The way we are performing as compared to the earlier one, the PSU, and now how we are performing. See, the management accountant, earlier, yes, based on, as I told, compliances were there. But now, come out from these compliances, and one more thing is there, the numbers. Earlier, accountants, they are worried about the numbers only. It's a number game. Where we are, where we want to, have we achieved those numbers or not. But now, the requirement and the role of management accountant is changing. They should be savvy of the new technology, because now they have to perform in this region where a lot of competition is there. So first, the role required, they should be properly equipped. Equipped in the sense analytical strength should be there. They should be able to work out like your planning, scenario planning, predictive analytics, or they are able to tell how the cost competitiveness will come. So now, and another thing is technology upgradation. They should well versed and understand the ERP system, AI tools available, data tools available. They should be able to use those tools. They should have enough knowledge in this area. And number 3 is the business consolidation. Business consolidation means across other units or other departments, all should sit together. They should work with them right from the beginning. As I told earlier also, they should, now in our company, we have started this one, they should be involved right from the design process. They should work with the design team, R&D team, operation, your sustenance, and they have to work with your procurement department, because supply chain is the biggest threat because of geopolitical situation. So they must sit with them, see those things, and work out. And now the management accountant should be translator of data into decision. So they should come to that role and leave the past data or just reporting purpose. Now reporting is nothing. Reporting, AI tools are available to report. But now analytical review and view is required.
Okay. So you meant to say we need to transform from top-down approach to bottom-up approach and cross management style of running the business. So that's what I gauged from what you were talking about. So coming to Chanbasuraj, I always feel that this ethical things in business, especially when you talk about mergers and acquisition, or anything relating to the business models which are being driving the business into the next level. So there are a lot of challenges in terms of ethics and the way the corporate cultures are changing over a period of time. So as a management accountant what is the role of him in complying to this? Because as sir rightly pointed out, it is nothing to, it's not more to do with numbers now, because numbers and reportings, it automatically get generated through AI. So, so how do you see the ethical values which are very important for any sustainability of any business today? And also, how do you feel that the management accountant role needs to now redefine, especially when it comes to the cultural values or ethical values of the corporates are concerned with?
I'm very fortunate to have worked for Wipro at the beginning of my career and now another company, Tech Mahindra. Both companies which hold ethics and culture and integrity at the highest level. So this is something that you learn. I just want to share an example. When I joined, Mr. Premji himself, once a quarter or even once a month, would get all the newcomers. He would personally meet them and teach them Wipro values. So that is, I mean, that's the highest level that you can think of. He wanted to make sure that everybody who joins Wipro imbibes those values. And he would give that example. So there is no such thing as integrity was held very, very high. No matter who it was, however senior, however big, if that person crosses that line of integrity, he was out of the organization. So some of those values are embedded in you. And when you join, if there is another organization where these values are not respected, are loosely dealt with, there is a value conflict of what you carry and what the organization carries. So thankfully, Tech Mahindra is another great organization to be working for. So it is extremely critical that the culture is set at the highest level. And then it becomes easy for you as a financial leader or whatever you want to call it, at whichever level, right? So it needs to be set at a high level, that at the highest level, ethics, corporate culture, integrity, respect. So all these are to be imbibed. That's the sense, that's the culture of the organization, and that needs to come from the top. And it becomes easy for you when that is set at the highest level. From our perspective, I think we have to be practitioners, and again, we will have to guide people where things are gray. You will have to let people know what is white, what is black, what is the best way to do. But that again, that needs to be set at the highest level.
Yeah, I think it needs to be at a core competency level. You need to think of
it has
core
to
values.
be it has to be in the blood of the organization.
Okay, that's a great answer. So I think I'm done with this, and I now want to move on to the participants here. So if you have any questions, you can just raise your hand, and you can. Yes, sir. Please. You want a mic, right? Kiran?
Sir, my question is for Anil Jarat, sir. Sir, can you give me some examples of forward-looking data which you mentioned in your speech, and also tell me like which of them is most reliable? There would be many of them, I believe.
See, forward-looking data now, see, with the help of AI and other thing, as I told you, the dashboard also. So now on daily basis, we can monitor, right? What is our production sale, right? And how much cost is there? And another thing, the more complicated issue is inventory management, right? So inventory management, you have to choose availability or inventory carrying cost, right? Both things you have to see, it should be available also, your production should not stop, but unnecessary you should not keep, correct? So like this, online data are available with the use of AI or ERP also. And this real-time dashboard, you will have information right on your table or your desk. And it is not available only for you. It is available for the across company. Who are the concerned people? They are having the concerned data. At our level, at a higher level, we are having the complete data of the company, where things are going wrong, where to take corrective actions. So actions required immediate. So we should not work out and then say, so after a month or so, this has happened, because of this, my result has come like this. So then and there we should take corrective actions, root cause analysis we have to see, and cross-functional or cross-divisional accountability has to be fixed for the better result and on-time completion of the job, so that your customer will be happy, you will be happy, society will be happy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. My name is Nagendra. So question is slightly different. Because we are talking of a real-time dashboard, we are talking of analytics, we are looking at forward-looking data. Now we are looking at a very top organization of BML standards, or maybe where there is a business one is being used or not. But I'm sure in your supply chain there will be a lot of companies who may not even be having a proper inventory system. Now, how are you exactly able to manage those supply chain challenges? Because what I'm trying to look at is, from a totally, in your other side of the chain, you have traders, and I'm sure most of these, at least FMCG, they have something like that DMS, dealer management system. So on a real time, they track where the stock is moving, where the stock is not moving, which region, all those things. Now, is something parallel possible or practical in a large manufacturing situation where you can track your vendors or your supply chain people? Otherwise, the elephant in the room is a small organization, MSME. The government is trying to do a lot of things on the MSME and the financial time. You pay them in 45 days, or else you report and all those things. Yes, that's on the financial side. But the real, the missing link is in the how they are producing, whether the qualities are up to the mark, or what is the delays that are happening. Is there any way that you can connect these two things?
Yeah, see, two things are there. One is just in time for maintaining the inventory system. That is mainly possible in automobile industry, which is running, I think, in all more or less automobile companies, mainly your car manufacturing or smaller equipment manufacturing company. There they can manage the inventory just in time basis. So stock will remain with the vendors only. Here, as I told you, we are having we are in different verticals. And the time for completion of the job is different, right? In defense, it takes 3 years. In rail and metro, 24 months. Mining and construction, 3 to 6 months, right? For the production, for all three verticals, we have to manage or maintain inventory level at different speed, correct? And now you're talking about the MSME. Now MSMEs, already guidelines have come from the government. And now the recent guideline has come, all should be paid from the trades platform. So whether or not you are using, or whether or not you have consumed their goods, once it is cleared, you have to pay within 45 days. So the platform is, they will load their bill and automatically they will get their payment on the due date. Correct. Now the second part, use of inventory. That what I told you, based on this dashboard, real-time dashboard, now we are able to work out or find out how much goods or items we have received today, since morning to this time, right? How much material has been drawn for the production, where it has been drawn, Everything you can find out based on your dashboard. So all things have been captured in the system. So from there only we can manage whether excess material has come, otherwise my inventory will pile up. So immediately we'll come to know my inventory level was so much yesterday, my production and my capacity utilization is so much, still I am having so much of inventory. So again, analytical tools are required. Immediately analytical reports will come. Correct? The reports will be generated by the system, but the data has to be fed or checked by the individual. So there, if we have a proper combination of both, so very well we can manage and control the inventory levels.
Thank you.
For another 1 or 2 questions, please. Yeah.
The public sector management by the government, what is the change from the earlier period to the present period? That is one. Number two, do the public sector really
No,
know?
it is question to me.
Yes, yes.
I'm not able to hear.
Public sector, earlier what was the government, how government used to manage, and now what is the difference in the government managing the public sector? Or what independence public sector have got compared to the earlier period? That is one question. Secondly, this, okay, I forgot. Do the public sector really compete with the private sector and get order from the private sector also, or it is generally only for the public sector?
Yeah, I'll answer your second question first. If you are following BML, being a listed company, our records are already available in public domain. So you can see our order book position. Earlier, it used to be in the range of 5,000 crores to 6,000 crores. Now it is somewhere near 17,000 and going to touch 20,000 shortly. And it is on an increasing trend. So many orders are in pipeline. Once it will come, further it will go in many folds. Right. So there is no problem in getting the order. As I told earlier, we are competing with MNCs also, private companies also, right? We are not getting any order on nomination basis, neither from the government, nor from any other authorities, right? So we are competing in the market. So that's why to compete, to keep your cost under control and other things, cost management, cost and management accountants are required, right? Yeah. So there we are using them to the fullest extent possible. With the help of AI and other tools are available now. Earlier PSU and this way, there is no change. There is no benefit given by the government. Only thing is, they are positive, we are positive. We are able to deliver.
With the last question, because of the possibility of time, we will not be able to take more questions, please.
So this question regarding to Anil Jaratse. So still you are using PPC is a production, productivity and cost effectiveness for the job?
What is regard? PPC?
PPC, there is a production, productivity and cost effectiveness for your job. That manufacturing of rails.
No, I don't know what exactly is want to know. No, you are correct. The name you can change. The tools have come different, but the meaning remains the same. So unless and until you follow PPC also, production, productivity and cost effectiveness, right? As I told earlier also, productivity is now the main essence. Productivity has to be monitored. Otherwise, you cannot grow. See, the thing is, whatever capacity you are having, if you are able to manage that capacity in a proper way, you can increase your productivity. But on the other side, you have to keep quality in check, your cost in check. So cost effectiveness will be there. Once these things are at place, your production automatically will come positive. Right?
Thank you, sir. And presently, who are the competitors of your BML now?
Who are?
Who are the competitors, sir?
Company auditors,
No, competitors.
competitors.
Yeah.
See, competitors, we are three different verticals. In rail and metro, rail, anyway, we are supplying to the Indian Railways only, but metro, yes, MNCs are our competitors. Right, Bombardier is there, Alstom is there. Yes. Right, CAF is there. So MNCs, because we are the only public sector in India who is manufacturing metro. So our competitors are MNCs mainly. And in defense, yes, many competitors have come out. Even Mahindra is also coming up.
Mahindra.
Right. L&T is there. Bharat Forge is there. Tata is there. So many competitors are there. In mining also, Komatsu, Caterpillar, many competitors are there. And we are competing with MNCs. The benefit, competing with MNC, not only to the company, to the country also is there. We are able to keep the prices at a lower level, at a affordable level. So if we are not there, so anything they can ask, market will shoot up. So not only we are getting the orders, we are controlling the prices also.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All the best for future, sir.
So I think we have exhausted with the allotted time given to us. Thanks, sir. Thanks from your busy schedule. You took up your time and you have come for addressing our members, and it was a great presentation from your side, sir. So thank you. And Channabaswaraj, I know that you are a busy person. In spite of that, he has taken up time to address our members today. So thank you for coming. So next is the formalities, I think.